inside his head. So Vaughn, this is a lot for you. I'm just gonna start from the beginning of this whole pedo situation. You said from the beginning that you saved all the chat logs. You're talking about how you were saving her, alright? That you were gonna save her, but then you say that you knew that it was a setup the whole time. So to prove, because you said in the comment section that both of them is correct, that you knew both of those. You knew you were trying to save her as a little girl because you thought she was being abused and everything. You knew that she was a little girl because you only have to imply that, because if you knew she was a man, which she was, that it just could not come to be true. You wouldn't be able to do that, But then you say you knew it was a setup the whole time. So, see, those are one of the VonHelton contradictions that he seems to fall into place a lot. So, if you say both of those are true, that you knew about that, why didn't you just post up these chat logs that you said you saved? From the I think it was like the second video you made about this whole situation. I think it's in Clearing the Air. You said you saved all of this, all the chat logs from Block TV and all that. So, why don't you just post them? Make a video, right now. Just post it. We'll see that's going to clear them, because if you don't have that, frankly, you're screwed in that situation. There's nothing you can do about that. If you don't have proof, we only can stand by what proof we have. We can't stand off of speculation, now can we? So, moving on to the next thing, because there's just so much to go through. You say the people who set you up are pedos, but where's your evidence? You claim you have all this evidence, you have rap sheets of them, all that good stuff, but yet you fail to show us the evidence. Like I said, all it takes is a little video. You show us a little paper. You shouldn't have any problem doing anything with it. You can block out their information, and you just, all we need is their name and their rap sheet, and of course it has to be legit, but it can't be like you writing on a napkin with some crayons, because that may pass by for you as evidence, but for us real people that believe in actual truth with evidence and in the normal world, that doesn't pass by. So, like I said, just make a video showing that proof that you have on all these haters, naysayers, and trolls that they're pedos. Show us proof. It's that simple, I'm not here to troll unless if that's what you want me to do, but back up what you say with evidence. Don't just say you have it and not show. That's not good enough. That's not good enough in the real world. I don't know what world you live in, but that's not good enough. You say, well, why are they making accounts? Why are people going in dark, you like to call it? Well, frankly, because your followers, your radical followers, are giving death threats. I can't even recall there's a video that you made that you yourself, you said you would show up to certain people's doors, your naysayers, haters, and trolls' doors, and if YouTube didn't handle the situation, you would handle. Well, by showing up their doors, how are you going to handle it? Are you going to call the cops on their doorsteps instead of just calling the local authorities in the area that they live, and do it that way? So what were you trying to say? What were you going to do when you showed up to their doors? Because you said in your most recent video that you never claimed to have any death threats. Well, I think you can go back and watch that video and imply a fair situation of what would happen. It doesn't take a genius to think of that. So, and on to another thing, Vaughn. Your track record is terrible. 99.9% of your predictions or your sources of information are always wrong. You're delusional and have this narcissistic, I don't even know what to say about it. I don't know if you do this for the subscribers or you're really just sick in the head, but Vaughn, make a list of things you think you have been right about, and then I will make a reply video debunking every single one of your predictions that you think you were right about. Because I don't know every single one of the predictions that you've made or from where you got your sources, but I'm pretty sure you fell flat on every single one of them, So, like I said, you can make another video about that. If you can't back up anything that you say on this matter with video proof, then everything about the whole pedo situation is true. Come on. I mean, look at it. You're following into the troll's trap, and you know I don't even consider myself a troll, but you don't realize their trap. And I don't know if it. I don't claim to be smart. I don't claim to be, you know, I got a good education. You know, I don't claim to be anything, but I suppose they see it too, and that's the path they want to take it. And you know, because of what they're doing, you're still losing subscribers, and it has really nothing to do with the whole pedo situation. You're really doing it yourself. I mean, you're digging yourself a grave, and just, you know, give us evidence, because you just talk out of your ass. I mean, there's really not much to say about that. I'm sure you've heard it plenty of times before, but you're gonna keep hearing it, and you're gonna keep being accused of everything that people accuse you of. You don't show any evidence, and you know, in my opinion, all of it's true. There's really nothing, unless you have all this full 4-day chat log that you can show, which even if that was, I don't think you realize the whole point of why they saying you're a pedophile. Because even if you were talking in 4 days and you were trying to save her, she said that you were going to send her regular pics with nude pics, and you were fine with that. You're 47. Those pics of her would have been 13 years old. Alright, I understand maybe instinctively, like as an animal, there's nothing wrong with that, but morally there's something wrong with that. Alright, and that can see jail time. Just the fact that you said it was okay for her to send both of them, and you were fine with that, you can go to jail for that. Because you could have said, no, I don't want the new pics, I just want a normal pic of you, you know, so I can confirm. That's it. If you're not smart enough to say that, and because you were PMing some other people and talking to your wife and doing that, then you're not smart enough or have the abilities to be our president, number one. I mean, please, I don't even want to get on top of that, because you're never going to be our president. I mean, sorry, that's just my opinion. Deal with it. Flag the video for that. What are you going to do? It's an opinion. Two, if you can't even be smart enough to do that, I don't need... Just that right there, your followers, everybody, they should just see who you truly are. And, you know, I think, you know, I'm just going to end this video right here. You just got to show us proof. That's really all I want, is proof, because you talk way too much. Way too much. Alright, that's for everybody else. Have a good day, and stay classy.